The idea is to have governments that are responsive to their citizens. But for a very long time, women and girls with disabilities and their issues, it has been seemingly easy to sweep those issues under the rug. My name is Lizzie Kiama. I am from Kenya. I work primarily with women and girls with disabilities, and we work around advancing their sexual reproductive rights. So we work a lot with changing perceptions around their sexuality and how that has a real impact in terms of the access to quality healthcare that they receive. And we also work directly with healthcare workers, kind of trying to dispel myths and biases around disability. There is a questioning of the capacity of women with disabilities to have sexual pleasure, for example, or want sexual pleasure, or want a family, or have a partner. That is deeply ingrained in our culture. And then because that is how we as a culture, as a society is socialized around disability, we take those biases into professional spaces like healthcare settings. We don't think about accessible infrastructure. So somebody in a wheelchair, for example, would not be able to access, community healthcare centers with dignity. It will be a case of, we'll carry you inside. I had an accident when I was 18, a road accident, and I became disabled, as a result of that. And it's interesting because I never identified as being disabled. I remember, first of all, when I had the accident, my mother did not allow me to feel sorry for myself. I was not allowed to feel sorry for the fact that I had lost, my legs. It was like, okay, we pick up from the little, whatever it is that you have left, we deal with that. And that helped me in terms of, I never felt I had to settle. I always knew that I could do whatever it is that I set my heart and my mind to. I founded Disability in 2012. My work has been to center women with disabilities, make investments towards their lives, provide them opportunities for empowerment, lobby with different stakeholders, those who work in education, in the community, to just dispel some of those myths that we hold so dear around disability and ensure that our government is prioritizing communities of women with disabilities. We started as mainly focusing on women with disabilities, centering them and amplifying their experiences so that can inform policy, but informing policy in a way that is community-led as opposed from a top-down approach. So if we don't have quantitative data, can we use qualitative? Can we take videos? Can we have women with disabilities talk about their experience in healthcare, their experience growing up, their experience with leadership and the barriers therein, and use that to influence policies, influence spaces, such as the Skoll Forum, for example. We ensure that our groups of women, they can speak back, they can push back, they can articulate their issues, they know the legal frameworks, and they can use those in their private and public spaces to kind of agitate for change.